This weekend, I played my first USTA tournament of the year with the sprained wrist. If you're new here, I'm Matthew. And honestly, my tennis story is probably very similar to a lot of you guys out there. I played competitively for about 3 years in high school. And then when COVID hit, I just stopped. Didn't train, didn't compete, life just got busy. And before I knew it, years went by without really playing. Then, one day I decided to pick the racket back up, and immediately I remembered, yeah, I still love this. So this year, I set 2 goals for myself: win 1 USTA tournament and bring my UTR up from a 4.8 to a 5.5. And of course, I figured I'd document it. Only problem is, about 3 weeks before this tournament, I ended up spraining my wrist. Yeah, not ideal timing. And with this format being 1 set to 6 games, yeah, there's really nowhere to hide. So, let's see how this played out. So, pretty quickly it became clear my opponent was having a rough day on serve. He actually ended up double faulting 9 times throughout our whole match. But weirdly, those matches can get tricky because if you just end up losing your focus even for a couple points, suddenly it can become close. Also, his ball had this spin that kept messing with my timing. It wasn't enough to hurt me, but definitely just enough to be annoying.
Out, come on!
Ended up winning 6-1 in about 30 minutes, so yeah. And the part that shocked me, he ended up withdrawing from the consolation bracket entirely, so probably just wasn't his day. But I knew things were only gonna get tougher from here. Yeah, this one was very different. He didn't hit huge, he just didn't miss. And players like that force you to decide real quick. Are you gonna stay patient or try to do too much? Yeah, I won 7-5, but honestly, probably should have closed that faster. Had a few chances, didn't take them. But hey, ugly wins still count, right? And suddenly, the tournament started to feel just a little more real. Alright, this one felt like a real match. He was consistent, but with pace. And you could tell he knew exactly what shots he wanted. And then, midway through, my wrist started reminding me it existed. Shots that felt great earlier started sailing, served, lost some pop, and yeah. Momentum flipped pretty quick.
Come on, bruh!
Lost 5-7. Got second. Not gonna lie, it sucked. Mostly because I knew I should have won. But honestly, if you just told me a year ago that I was back playing tennis, having the time of my life, playing in a tournament, I would have taken that. Here, let me give you a close-up. What? Wasn't the one I wanted, but it's a start, right? And the craziest part, after the tournament, my UTR jumped from a 4.89 all the way up to a 5.08. So yeah, definitely, at least it feels like I'm trending in the right direction. Still chasing that first title, so I guess that means you guys have to come along, right?